Hey everybody, Retrofied here, and today is day 27 in this month-long marathon leading up to the Switch 2's launch. That means we are 5 days away. We are so close. We're literally a work week away from the Switch 2. I remember when we were like months away from the Switch 2 Direct, and then we were months away from the Switch 2, and now we're 5 days away. I'm so excited for this system, guys. So for today's video, I want to talk about some predictions and what we hopefully will see in the Direct that is supposed to be coming out next week or the week after. So it got rumored a while back that we're going to be getting a Direct within the week of the Switch 2's launch, and this is kind of already just something that makes sense. It makes sense for a company to do another big game showcase right before the system comes out or right after the system comes out, just to hook more people into buying it. So if you guys are excited about the Switch 2, make sure you leave a comment below telling me what you're excited about, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of these videos, because we have 5 days left. And also, I'm starting a Discord server, and the link is in the description below. I'm still working it out, so right now it's not going to be the best, but make sure you guys join, because once it's set up, it'll be really cool. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So every Direct has the same kind of routine. They all go through the same little bit that every other Direct goes through. So I feel like the first thing we're seeing in this Direct is a new game showcase. And do I think this new game showcase is going to be something big? No. I think we're going to be seeing maybe a Mario spin-off franchise, like a sports game, Dr. Mario, some other spin-off franchise. Now, the biggest franchise I see them doing this with is Mario Maker. I could honestly see them announcing a Mario Maker 3 as a starting title. Like, normally they do announce some pretty big games right at the beginning, but it's never anything huge, and Mario Maker 3 would be a good middle ground between super huge game and just another Mario spin-off title. Now, what I think they're going to show off, I think they're going to show off the mouse controls, definitely, because I feel like the mouse controls will play a big part in this game. I feel like this game could possibly be 3D. They could call it Mario Maker 3D, but I feel like we're going to be getting a Mario Maker 3 sometime soon within the Switch 2's launch time, because like I said before, the mouse controls, they're going to want to play a big part in this. So I feel like them announcing a game that really utilizes the mouse controls would be great. So then I think it's going to cut to them talking, and I feel like they're just going to talk about the Switch 2's launch and talk about Mario Kart World a little bit and Donkey Kong Bonanza, definitely. I feel like they're going to be talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza more than Mario Kart World, because at this time, Mario Kart World will have already been released if this comes out after, and Donkey Kong Bonanza will be the next big title. So I feel like they'll show off a little bit more of Donkey Kong Bonanza, kind of talk about it instead of just having a trailer. And then I feel like we're going to go into a little bit of a third-party sizzle reel like we had in the Switch 2 Direct. So I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of third-party kind of PC games. I feel like one game we'll see get shown off is The Sims 4. So The Sims 4 is one of the biggest games, and it just makes sense for it to be on the Switch 2. People can play this portably. It has mouse controls, so it'll be just better than on the PS5. And it's a free game now, because they try to hook you in with DLC. So I feel like Nintendo would add this game to their already big library of games. Then I think we're going to be seeing something from Borderlands 4, probably a new trailer or an in-depth look at the game, because that game is coming out a little bit after the Switch 2 comes out. So then I think they're going to show some more third-party games, but I don't really know what these games will be. But hopefully there are some really good games instead of just, farming simulators. I definitely think we'll be getting at least one farming simulator. They're going to want to do something special with the mouse. So I feel like we'll see one farming simulator. And then next, I think they're actually going to show off more of the Switch 2. I feel like we're going to see potentially themes getting added, because that was rumored that it's going to come out on the second firmware update. So I feel like we could be seeing themes. And I feel like we'll also see a small little trailer of a bunch of different JoyCon 2 colors, because in the launch of the system, they haven't shown off any other colors yet. So I feel like they'll take some time in this Direct to actually show off some new colors that are launching later this year, and they'll kind of scatter the releases of these. You'll have some like green and pink ones, like with the Switch 1 coming out right away, and then we'll have some different colors later on. So then next, I think they're going to show Metroid Prime 4 just a little bit more, just give it like a little final trailer before it comes out, because it comes out, I believe, later this year, like winter time. So I feel like giving it a good trailer halfway through the year would be a good move by them. And then next, I think we're going to see another little sneak peek of another game, and this could be either Kirby Air Riders or this could be Pokemon Legends ZA. I feel like it's most likely going to be Kirby Air Riders, because we're getting a Pokemon Presents on July 22nd, which will definitely go into depth about ZA and hopefully announce Gen 10. So I feel like we're not going to see any Pokemon news in this Direct, because they're having a Pokemon Presents in a month, and they already announced it, which means this thing's going to be huge. So now I think we'll see some more third-party games, obviously. Nintendo loves their third-party games, and like I said, the Switch 2 is going to have a crazy amount of third-party games on it. And then next, I think we're going to see some more games actually be put on GameCube Online. I think we'll see like the original Animal Crossing be put on this, and like the original Pikmin game. I just feel like they'll add some more of their classic titles now that it's already been out, because they already showed off Luigi's Mansion and Soul Calibur and stuff, but I feel like they're going to show off some more of their big hits. So then at this point in the presentation, I think it's going to be getting towards the end. So I feel like they're going to start announcing more games. Now I feel like a good game that they can announce that isn't saved for the last slot is Luigi's Mansion 4. I genuinely think this game will come out this year. Like, I don't know if it exactly will come out this year, but I really hope it does. But I genuinely do think they'll come out with this game either this year or super early next year. Normally, they come out with these games around Halloween time just because, well, it's kind of a Halloween game. So I feel like we'll get shown off Luigi's Mansion 4, and I don't think this will be just a little snippet of a trailer. I think this will be a full trailer showing off the game. And then I think next we're going to get another kind of Mario spin-off, maybe another sports series, or maybe just something new that we haven't seen. Personally, for this slot, I would really want a Super Sluggers sequel. Super Sluggers on the Wii was probably one of my favorite games. I played that game so much. It's like what got me into liking baseball as one of my favorite sports. But Super Sluggers is just an incredible game. So I would love to see a sequel of it be put on the Switch 2. Also, another Mario game that they could do so that's something new is kind of like a Mario bar games. Not necessarily Mario in a bar, but like a lot of laid back games like pool, because you could definitely play pool with these Joy-Con 2s. I feel like that'd be a super cool thing, is sliding it on a table like you're sliding a pool cue. I feel like it'd be really cool if we could see like just some small little mini games be added. Now next, I think they're gonna show off another little snippet of Tomodachi Life Living the Dream and actually give us a release date for it. And I think this game will release around March 2026, because they released Animal Crossing New Horizons around this time, and I feel like this game is kind of like Animal Crossing New Horizons, where it's a simulator game that a lot of people are gonna want to get, and it'll be a nice early 2026 title for people to play throughout the year and actually see the seasons change, because that's a big part of Tomodachi Life, is the seasons actually changing throughout the year. So I feel like they want to have this game early in the year so people get to experience the entire year throughout the game. And not just experience the year like, you know, play the game for a year, but actually experience the year in the form of a year, like where New Year's is at the very end and stuff. Because if they release this game like, you know, late summertime next year, then you would start out the game going into the fall, and it wouldn't feel like an entire year you're playing. You'd probably get tired of it after New Year's, because that's like the big, you know, changing of the year. So hopefully we'll get this game March 2026, and then I think the direct is going to start wrapping up after this point. And I think we're going to get maybe another sizzle reel of some third-party games, and then I think we're going to get our big title, the new 3D Mario game. They have to announce this game. Like, they genuinely just, this is a must. Now, I think this game might not release this year. I think we could be getting this game summer next year, but it would be really nice if we got this game around December time this year. But I just feel like there's not enough time for them to show off an entire new game and then come out with it in December. I would love for them to do that. If they already had this game finished, they could come out with like a full trailer and then release it in this December, because we're only halfway through the year. So I actually have another video coming out either tomorrow or the next day where I'm going to go in depth about what I think this game will be, because I'm really excited. Mario Odyssey was such a fun game, and every single 3D Mario game is super fun. So make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow or the next day, because that's when I'm going to be actually talking about this game. So then I think the direct will end. I feel like the Mario game will be their final big title, and then I feel like we'll either get the Switch 2, you know, the next day, or we'll go back to playing our Switch 2s. I'm just really excited for this system, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for it too. The launch is just incredible. I'm so excited for it. And then after the launch, there's going to be even more stuff be put out, and it's just incredible. So yeah, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And make sure you join my new Discord server with the link in the description. Like I said, I'm still working it out. If you guys are good at building Discord servers, let me know, because I definitely need help making it. So I will see you guys tomorrow.